So I'm going to demonstrate exercise 4-5 on temperature running average. So this is to demonstrate how we are going to use shift registers to perform a running average. So in this example, we are going to collect the last 3 temperature measurements and calculate the average and then display it on the waveform chart. So to begin with, let's first build the user interface. So I'm going to drop a waveform chart here and write here temperature history. Okay. And then I'm going to drop a button here, toggle switch. This is going to be my power on and off. Just double click here. This is on position. Double click here and this will be off position for this switch. Then just replace this with temperature. Then instead of amplitude, we prefer writing degree Fahrenheit and this seconds. Okay, so let's move to the block diagram to build our code. So I'm going to drop a while loop. So I'll come in here and we want to change the loop condition. So just make this here. So it will continue running. The loop will keep executing till it receives a true value. The moment it is false, then it stops execution. Yeah, if it is on, then their execution happens. If it is off, it just stops. So we can connect this terminal here. Okay, so this is our output. Can enlarge this. Okay, so I am going to add shift registers, 2 shift registers to save the value. But before adding shift registers, let's add a VI that's going to collect the temperatures. So right click. We are going to call a VI that we built in the previous lab. That's called the thermometer VI. So you do a right click and then say select a VI. And then we have a thermometer VI. Yeah, so this is going to give out a temperature value, and we have to calculate a moving average. So drop a compound arithmetic. So this will give out one value, but we need two more values. So I'm gonna add the shift registers. Just click in here and say add shift register. As you can see here, now it is black. Once we have the entire code in here and they are proper wiring, then it will change into orange. So we are going to add another element. Okay, so we have two values, and these two we are going to initialize using the same VI. Initialize the shift registers with a value from the sub VI. Okay, now when they are connected, changes into, it has the same data type as the terminal data type. For example, it was, if it were a string or a boolean, then it would have been been the same thing, same data type. So this here goes one. Yeah, and then we are going to divide this by 3, numeric divide, create constant, say 3. This goes to the waveform chart. This goes in here. So we are calculating the average here, displaying it here. And then we are also going to pass this value, temperature value, into the shift register. So that this is before the next iteration, this is passed to the shift registers on the left hand side. Yeah. And also we are going to wait and add some timing to our while loop so that we collect a value for every 500 millisecond. Create constant and 500 millisecond. Okay, so we are done with our code. I'm gonna if I turn it off, it's not going to run. It's not going to display me any value. But suppose I turn it on and then run it. Yeah, you can see, yes, we started to get some values here. So that's the moving average. And you can stop this by just putting it down. here you go, it stops. And you can change the scale value by going here, X scale, and you can change the scale also. Okay. And so this is a very simple way demonstrating the application of shift registers.